So welcome to the chapter on Kriyas. What's a Kriya? The word itself means completed action. So when we look at Kriyas in Kundalini Yoga, it's an action or a series of actions or postures and exercises that have a very specific, defined outcome. Many people look at Kundalini Yoga and ask why we do so many of the Kriyas in sitting. Why is there so few standing postures? Well, Kundalini Yoga is also described as the yoga of angles and triangles. And what Yogi Bhajan meant when he said this was that basically we are energetic beings. And when we put our body into a particular position and we breathe in a particular way, we begin to channel and direct the energy to flow through our body in particular areas or in a particular direction to have a particular effect. So when we think about what yoga really is, it's a philosophy for living a complete, healthy, balanced, wholesome life. Really, when we get to the end of our life, are we going to be concerned about whether we could touch our toes or not? The answer, of course, is no. What we are going to be concerned about, however, is whether we actually managed to manage our minds, whether we could live in connection with those around us and in connection with ourselves, and to feel that we were living in a successful and harmonious way. And this, of course, has much more to do with our energy and our relationship with what's going on inside of ourselves than it does to do with physical flexibility. Of course, freedivers need to be physical flexible, and I do encourage you, if you have stiffness through your body, to include a hatha yoga practice to your training, to your stretching. But Kundalini Yoga Kriyas are really designed to be waking up the life force energy inside of you and to be working on the aspects which are much more important for you to improve your performance in your freediving. So these aspects are really the mind, the connection of the mind with the body, and the connection of the mind and the body with the spirit. And these exercises are designed specifically to target those three parts of you and to bring them into communication with one another and to balance and harmonize those communications. When I teach you the Kriyas in this program, I'm teaching them in their full length. Because we're working with the life force energy, it's really important that we respect the way that these teachings have been handed down. We as Westerners, either as beginner students or beginner teachers, as I consider myself to be, don't have the subtle awareness of how to work with the energy and direct it ourselves. So when you practice these Kriyas, you are able to shorten the length. If you find they're too long, either it's too much for you physically as you start your practice, or you simply don't have enough time, you are able to shorten these Kriyas. But if you shorten, for example, the first part of a Kriya, the first exercise in a Kriya, by half, you must shorten every other part by half too. So the ratio of the individual parts of the Kriya remain the same. In this way, we're still working with the life force energy, but we're keeping the balance. We're keeping the initial integrity, the initial intention of how to move the energy through that particular Kriya. Introducing a Kriya into your daily practice can be hugely beneficial. And as with the meditations, it's also recommended to choose a Kriya and to practice it every day for 40 days. You can combine that with a meditation or a pranayama so that you practice a Kriya, you do your relaxation, and then you do your meditation or your pranayama practice at the end. Whenever you practice, it is important that you tune in with the Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, and you can use the Mangala Charan mantra also, Ad Gure Name, if you want to, for protection. And at the end, that you close your practice with 3 long Satnams. I really hope that you enjoy these kriyas and that these physical exercises bring you insights and awareness to your body and to the relationship of your body, mind and spirit. Work consciously. Observe how your mind will have a tendency to sabotage you, to pull you back, to keep you small and limited. But remember that you are the master, and so you direct your mind. Enjoy your practice and enjoy making it a part of your daily life. It can be truly transformative. Sat Nam.